This should be my first video vlog with a new microphone. Microphone. Oh, quickly before I start, the t-shirt, okay? I've had a comment about the t-shirt. It looks like I'm pushing up my boobs. I'm trying to show you the top. That's the front, and I don't think I can show you the back. Can I? Oh, there's the back. It's in German. Because obviously I'm following Rammstein. Ow! Yes, Rammstein. Love Rammstein. One of my favourite bands. And so when I went to their gig, I bought this t-shirt. But you can get it on the Rammstein website. I don't know what it is offhand, but there's a couple of things I want from there as well. So it's in my favourites somewhere. But if you ask me for it, personally, I'll find it, root it, or search it on the internet, really. Doesn't really matter. Either way. Right. Let's start on this, what's going to be probably a rather long, tedious video rant. I'm just finding something on the computer because normally I don't let things piss me off on YouTube. If you send me something, you know, fair enough. You send me a comment, you send me hate, doesn't matter. But this one actually got to me. This, oh, can't believe it. It was a thing. It was a comment. It was kind of nice in a way, and it started off. But then it said, "I think she's pretty," and then I think it's a he. I don't know. I think it is. It said, "But hun, if you ever decide to go on a diet, I'd be sure you were definitely a hot chick." Okay. This is what pisses me off, okay? Me, 5 years ago, I was very, very large. See if I can find a picture. I didn't really take many pictures in that stage of my life because I didn't want them to be put on. So, you know, I didn't put them up. But this, how can I explain this? Why did it piss me off? Mainly because they have no right to say that to me. Well, they do, but, you know, it's not what you say to someone, is it? That you've never met before. Oh, well, you know, if you lose weight, you'll look hotter. And it's like, well, personally, fuck off, really. Because when you think about it, I am who I am. I've spent the past fuck knows how many years on a diet, and I've gone down, let's say I've gone down 2 dress sizes, because before I couldn't even fit into a dress. So that was maybe 3 dress sizes then. 3 or 4 dress sizes I've gone down in the past 5 years. And personally, I think that's an achievement. Now, another thing, which then further pissed me off. Oh, this person really has, like, no idea just about anything. And was the next bit, and I was just like, yeah. I emailed back because it got to me, and I was just like, that is kind of offensive towards me. And the reply was, "It may be to you, but it isn't to me. I'm just saying you're pretty, but you'd be prettier if you lost weight. Because I used to be fat, and my friend told me, and now I'm happy." Does he not think that I am not happy being myself? Really? So I sent a nice little comment back saying, you know, well, you have to be thin to be happy then. Is that the main point? But no. Apparently, if you are thin, then you are healthy. What a load of stereotypical bollocks. And I don't give a monkey's if people respond to me saying, "Yeah, you must be unfit, you might because you're fat." No, okay? I am not really that fat. It's actually just the fucking media that wants people to be like a size, a 4, a 6, an 8. I am never going to be that size. I don't even have the right bone structure to be that size. I mean, you can feel things like my ribs, you know. Okay, people are going to be like, oh, through the waves of fat. No, you can actually feel them. Like, you run the hands down, you can feel my ribs. You know, things like that. It's bollocks. Just because I'm larger. I mean, fuck's sake, I'm the same dress size as Marilyn Monroe. Nobody cared what size she was. She made a damn good name out of herself for a nice, curvy size. And that's what I'd put myself as. Curvy. Wouldn't put it any other way. But this kind of whole bollocks that you have to be thin to be healthy. Thinner people who can lose the weight like that tend to be the complete and utter worst cases for the whole fucking unhealthy eating. You know, when do I eat fast food? Rarely ever. I eat, yogurt, I avoid bread, I eat fruit, I drink fruit juice, I drink water, I sometimes have some alcohol. And it's things like that, and you think, actually no, I eat quite a healthy, balanced diet. And, you know, I've always been a larger child, but that is also because of the way I'm built. I mean, I probably do more exercise than half the kids in, you know, America and the UK. Oh, you know, people are just like, oh, I'm going to go and sit and play computer games. Okay, so I do sit on the computer in the evenings and things like that. But I also do things like, I go to work as a silver service waitress. You do a lot of running about for God knows how many hours. I think the minimum is about 3.5 normally for me. So I do that nearly every other day. So it's quite a lot of walking. It's like power walking basically. And it's like weightlifting because you have the heavy trays for about food for about 12 people. You're screwed if you drop it. So you learn to hold it. You have to hold the great big plates. See, this has really got on my nerves. You can tell this now. I also do golf. Golf exercises the back and your shoulders. It also does your hips, your waist and your legs. It's an all-body sport. Because if you fuck up, it hurts like hell. And I can assure you of that. Because I have a lot of back pain currently because I wasn't hitting the ball properly at the driving range. Because I went after I got this email and I was so pissed off I was just attacking the bloody thing. Another thing I do, you know, is swimming. I think I've said this before. This is another thing that pissed me off. The person, I don't think, even watched any of my other videos. I do swimming. Long distance swimming. When I go, I swim a mile, which is about 64 lengths of a 25-metre pool. I can do more than that. I've done 90, you know, in 45 minutes. But I'm sorry, but you can't just say, because you're thin, you're healthy. I took a friend for training for swimming, and she gave up after 2 lengths. I bullied her into doing over 30, when I could perfectly swim it myself. It's not something, you know, that you can just miraculously do because you're thin. I mean, fuck off, really. It's got to me, I know, and I shouldn't let it get to me. But it was just the whole thing of, if you're thin, you're healthy. What are you saying, that I'm fat and unhealthy and I'm going to die? No, I'm not. Screw you. I can't run, but that is not my fault. People are going to say, oh, it's because you're fat. No, it's actually because I have problems with my knees. Last year, I randomly sat down and moved my knee, tore ligament all the way up and severely bruised under the kneecap. From this, I can't put much pressure on my knees. I have to be careful, and I can't do many things. I can't do jumping, I can't do running, and it's all those kind of things like that. And it's also because I'm calcium deficient. I don't drink enough milk and things like that. That doesn't help. But I just, for the safe side of things, I don't run because It's gonna great long story. This injury evolved around when I was about 10. I broke my ankle, which weakened the ankle, which weakened the knee, which fucked up the knee, which is fucking up my hips. Yeah, I'm just walking pain bag, really. So, yeah. And I just the whole, I'm an unhealthy fat whore. Well, not really a whore, but I could be prettier if I was thinner. I don't see what's wrong with me as I am. I think personally that this person has just conformed, really. They said that they used to be fat until their friend told them, you know, to go and lose some weight. Why the hell would you listen to what your friends say? You're just going to bend and snap, you know. The hell? Are you a poodle? Do you do tricks? No, I don't do that kind of thing. If I do something, I do it because I want to. I'm on a diet and losing weight. Not because of you, not because you told me to, because I have been for the last 5 years. And because I want to, personally. And the diet is a healthy diet. Not just to lose weight, but to actually give my body something nutritious and just healthy. Really, it helps, you know. Fruit in that, it helps stop getting, you know, irritable bowel syndrome and bowel cancer. Did you know? People, did you know that bowel cancer is the second biggest cancer that kills? Did you not? There you go. That's why you need healthy diets, because you can get things like bowel cancer. I'm not going to get it, because I'm healthy. But this is what I really say to this YouTube user. Go fuck yourself. Okay, I don't normally swear on a video. I try not to swear on a video, but this has just pushed me too far. I don't care if people call me fat. I don't care if people call me ugly. But when you say that I'm too fat to be healthy, that's just over the limit. Really. I mean, broad shoulders. Why have I got broad shoulders? Because I do a lot of shoulder work. I sound like I'm like this gym bitch. I'm not a gym bitch. I just swim like fuck. I'm sorry if this video is offensive to anyone with my massive amount of swearing, but I'm pissed off. And I don't like being pissed off. And to be honest, I wish this user had just kept their big mouth shut. It's not even a hater comment. It's like a how to improve yourself comment. But, as I said, Marilyn Monroe, okay? Same dress size. It's just a different era where people are so jumped up on how skinny, you know, people can be. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck would you do with a skinny person? Really? You'd hold them and probably break them. I mean, at least there is, you know, something to hold here. You know, I'm a real person. I'm not going to break. And in a way, I feel more confident, probably. So what, I don't wear mini skirts, you know, parade around in teeny weeny clothes. But then I don't think I'd do that anyway, because I don't want to be seen as a whore. I don't want to... What do you want me to say? I don't want to come across in society as a slut. I want to come across in society as a human being with their own views, rights and opinions, and be comfortable as how I am. And then you come along. Yes, this user will know who they are. I don't think they'll ever watch this video, but this user comes along and tells me that I am not good enough as myself. What's with that? Really? I don't see the point. If you don't like me, well, fair enough. But how can you criticize my body? And the video that it was posted on was a load of shite anyway. They hadn't listened to something more decent. The video it was put on was a crappy video I did 2 months ago. And even in 2 months to now, I have changed like a lot in appearance, how I come across, and how life is perceived. Before, I was very uncomfortable with showing myself. I could not show anything like lower than that, and if I did, I was very nervous, because I was so worried about people kind of saying, oh my god, you're so fat. But then I came out of a relationship, I came out of everything else, and then I realized that me as a person is what counts. Again, as I said, Marilyn Monroe, she's like a massive icon. She's not skinny, people. She's a size 16. But that is called curvaceous. You're not going to get me into a small size top. I'm sorry. Look at the breasts here. You can see sideways. That is not going to get into an incy-wincy top. And if I did, the top would probably finish halfway down my breasts. I don't care though. What would I want to be? A skinny person with no breasts, or a curvaceous person with rather nice breasts? I don't know. Why don't you decide?